So I'm going to put a little bit of molasses in each glass, and we're going to see what happens. Will it get clean or not? I've heard this on YouTube, and I wanted to try this experiment. A little bit of water, some molasses mixed in the glass, and some money. 2 quarters, 1976, 1965, 2 dimes, 1966, 1967. Probably not a big enough separation there, but anyway. Just grabbed some coins that were corroded. 1955 nickel, 1964 nickel, 1992 penny, and a 1959 penny. I think this would be zinc by the way it's corroded. But we're going to see what happens to these when we put them in a little bit of molasses and water. We'll probably check it. I'll check it every few days or maybe once a week, and we'll see what happens. And the longest I'm going to go at this is probably 2 weeks, if I can last that long on this experiment. But anyway, I thought this would be fun to do, so stick around and let's see what happens. First we're going to start with pouring a little bit in the cup of molasses. Probably shouldn't have showed the label, but whatever, it's a home thing, you know. Ooh. A little bit of molasses in each one, no precise measurement. And the noise in the background is my Labrador Retriever, who's decided she's going to rub her back on the carpet, and she must be enjoying herself, scratching her back. And a little bit more of this. Oh my goodness. Now some water in each one. I don't know what the point is of that, but it was in the video I watched earlier. A little bit of water with each one. And stirring it up. I wonder if I got too much water. What else are you going to do on a Sunday when you're bored, right? Alright, let's see. So in go the quarters. Dimes, nickels, pennies. Alright, now let's see what happens. Alright, so that was the 1966 dime. Okay, so the next one is hopefully the 1967 dime. Remember, there was no any theory or reason behind which one I got and put in there. It's just a bunch of coins. Remember, this is an unscientific scientific experiment we're doing here, and I don't know about you, but I kind of think maybe these might look a little worse. As we clean that off. And I'm not going to put baking soda on that one because I don't think it really did any good. Whew. And let's see. The 1967 dime. Alright. Alright, next would be, I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. And it's also in sludge. Molasses sludge. Ooh, I think it's the quarter. Yuck. Oh, 2 quarters. Yeah, hold on. Both of them coming out at the same time. Ooh. Put them in water. Rinse them off real quick. Ugh. I have to go back and look at the beginning. Remember what we had in the beginning of the video. Maybe I'll replay it. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see what we got here. 1 quarter is different than the other by far. We'll have to look at them and see. This one is the 1965 quarter. Seems to have a tarnish of red on it, kind of. Let me back up here. Yeah. So far, what do you think about this experiment? And then this one is the 1976-19 or I mean 1776 to 1976, you know, a bicentennial quarter. And that's what that looks like. So there we go, right there like that. Alright, next is the nickel. 2 nickels in sludge. There. Ugh. Ooh. Seems to be they've all turned an interesting color. And it ain't a pretty one, is it? It's not the color we wanted. They're all kind of turning a little red. Well, I mean, if that's the result of your experiment, that's what you write down, right? Not a good idea because it doesn't work. So this one is the 1964 nickel. And so this one would be the 1955 nickel. And now the real reason that we did this, and look, it's got water in it. I didn't add any to it. It's still liquidy in there. It's interesting how the copper pennies reacted to the molasses and the rate of evaporation. All those are interesting parts of the data that we're collecting, as if this was a real scientific experiment, but it's not. And we put these in the water. And what do I see? A couple of pennies. And just for fun, we're going to throw a little baking soda on the pennies just because. Maybe it'll help. I don't know. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. Maybe I should go back and put the baking soda on the quarters. And look at them getting shiny right here. Well, maybe Billy had something. Billy, you know, in Australia had something. Let's see. Wow. So, that one is still kind of yucky on the back side. Maybe we could clean it up a little more. You can see that. This camera doesn't do very good. Got to get me a better camera, I think. And then this one, there. We buff it a little bit. So, this is the 59 penny. So this one would be 1992 penny. That has something really grody on the back of it. See? So, interesting enough. I think if we go back and we look at the beginning of the video, we will see that it does clean the copper with a little help from the baking soda at the end. It really helped. Let me put some baking soda on the on the nickel. See if it'll shine it up or anything. I mean, I'm sure you wanted to know that information. It is turning red. You know, gotta go with the what ifs. What if we did this? I mean, isn't that what a true scientist does? So, just turning red, getting the red off. But I really don't think it's helping the condition of the nickel after all, other than it's getting some of the red out. There you go. Ooh, back in. Yeah. and in it will stay. And that's our experiment with the molasses. So post your comments, be scientific now. Pose your ideas in a scientific manner. And remember that it appears to be, we could possibly say that molasses for 2 weeks with a backup of baking soda wash kind of helped. And we'll see about this quarter here, how bad it was. We'll look at the beginning and then we'll go back. So with that, hope you have a good luck and happy hunting on your next video. Please like, share, subscribe, all those YouTube-y things that you got to do. And with that, have a great day.